And what's crazy is there aren't allegations, like it happened. You know what I mean? And there's video evidence. There's ticket purchases and sales that you can track back, and we know for a fact that they were at a number of our games. And so we've had to teach our guys a new language.
Saturday night is presented by Discover. We're in Ann Arbor, Michigan Stadium for a rematch of the Big Ten championship game from a year ago. Purdue on the road to take on the 8-0 Wolverines with a lot going on, a lot surrounding their program with an NCAA investigation. It is the first time since the investigation was made public that this team will play in front of their home fans here at the Big House, and here they come. Well, since Michigan last played 2 weeks ago against Michigan State, a little bit of a short yardage type of back. First set of downs, card to the outside. First completion's going to go to Dixon Veal, and he is upended immediately after a gain of 3 by Josh Wallace. They haven't had a single defensive lineman play more than 35 snaps in a game. Card, a little too high for his intended target. That was George Burhan. Card handles the snap, feels the rush, lost to the outside. Incomplete in the direction of Dixon Veal, covered closely by Wallace once again.
Just operating at a really efficient level.
They put Loveland in motion on first down. McCarthy will go to the air. Now he'll tuck it and run. Dive forward across the 25 to the 27 of this Purdue defense. That's up 3rd and 7. Morris in motion. McCarthy back to the air. Fires over the middle. Wide open. Roman Wilson. Big gain across the 45.
Well, you mentioned it, a lot of man coverage.
Kalel Mullins in the game for the first time. Had missed the last couple of games. And Donovan Edwards, the other running back in the slot. Hand it to Mullins. Finds the hole. Puts it to the outside. And Mullins has a first down out of bounds.
Nobody's out with Donovan Edwards. They got a mistake. Now they're late getting there.
Let's see if McCarthy can find him. Lofts it. Sideline. Edwards with a step. He's got it. Out of bounds at the 1. 39-yard gain.
I thought JJ might rise up and throw right away because nobody's with him here. But he waits and he allows a linebacker, Dominic Moon, to at least get out there. But that's a mismatch because Donovan Edwards is just like a wide receiver when he gets out there. And JJ McCarthy knew he had a matchup in his favor and dropped it over the outside shoulder.
Offensive coordinator Sharon Moore told us we're going to see Donovan Edwards early and often in this game in a number of roles. There's a big catch to set up 1st and goal, and Corum will push it through. Touchdown, Michigan. His 14th of the season.
14th rushing touchdown, and Noah, every single one has been inside the 5-yard line. He is a great short yardage and goal line runner as he's following the lead of his fullback, Max Bredesen, number 44. He's low, he's built low to the ground, he's powerful, and he knows how to find the end zone.
And Turner will cap it with the extra point. So Michigan wins the toss. They elect to defer. Their defense forces the stop. Donovan Edwards shows off the versatility over the shoulder. 1st and goal. Who do you give it to? Number 2 will always find a way to get it in.
But it is definitely in his head right now.
So instead of Michigan possession, it's 2nd down and 6. And now Carr's going to have to escape. Slides down, gets hit after the fact. But no flag comes in and brings up 3rd down. The former wide receiver in high school. 3rd and 6. Card over the middle. And it wasn't even in the general idea of Jaden Dixon Veal that he was going to get the football. Donovan Edwards is the first to greet him off the field. And that touchdown, no different, set up on the big catch by Edwards. Here's Corum on 1st down, trucks a man at the 35, and then spun down at the 37.
Well, Blake Corum packs a punch. I mean, he's got the ability to run away from you. He's got the ability to make you miss, but he's also got this ability wears on.
Johnson, the motion man, on 2nd and 5. Play action for McCarthy with good time. A dart over the middle, back to Wilson. Crossing the field and into a double team at the 42.
The football.
Edwards split out in the slot, now motion. Pitch it to him. Edwards through the hole. And just loses his footing, picks up 4. Two of them who can make more plays, who can stack up more stats. He said it's killing him that he's technically behind Cadron in the statistical categories. McCarthy, an incompletion looking for Loveland.
From a deep free safety spot.
Morris in motion on 3rd down. Swinging to him on the outside. He's got nothing but green grass in front. 1st down and more. Dumped out of bounds in the red zone. Thieneman finally cuts him off on the angle. Corum back in there as they near that goal line once again. Bredesen in motion. Flip it behind. Cornelius Johnson circles around. Johnson tripped up. Sets up 1st and goal.
Kane. And boy, this Michigan offense hard to stop right now.
Back to Corum. Superman over the top. And he's in. Touchdown. Blake Corum, 2nd of the day. Todd, that's his 15th multi-touchdown game of his career.
Well, he just has such a great feel, and he gets lost behind those big bodies, and this time goes airborne and over the top. Good push on the right side.
Turner, extra point, 14-0. The number 3 team in the country rolling early at home, and it's Blake Corum who continues to climb in that record book. His 2nd touchdown of the night. Now Hudson Card will get his 3rd crack at this Michigan defense that has been so stout this year. Feels the pressure, lobs over the middle. It's intercepted. Will Johnson's got another. Johnson surveys and is caught up from behind. Tripped down at the 13, make it the 12, but Johnson another pick. Farrell finally gets to him. The 11th turnover of the season for Hudson Card. Trained for how to score after picking the ball off. As Edwards' 1st down carry is going to lose a yard. Nice job by Scorton to get to him. Opportunity for their offense. 2nd and 10. Play action. McCarthy swing it. Edwards has to get away, and he can't. Antonio Stevens
against Michigan State. He and Colston Loveland lined up on the same side.
McCarthy on 3rd and 10. Fires, incomplete. Great coverage on Loveland. James Turner will come on his 9th field goal attempt of the season. He's 6 of 8 coming in. This one from 30 yards out. And he drills it. So Michigan does get points off the turnover. The interception from Will Johnson puts up 3 on the board. 17-0 Wolverines.
He kind of forced that into the backfield and allowed Kane to make the tackle.
Could be a free play. It is for McCarthy, who fires over the middle. It's caught by Loveland. A 1st down, Michigan.
We just saw Emba make a great play.
This guy could be a 1st or 2nd round pick with the talent that he possesses. Certainly as a blocker, he's improved as a pass catcher. 1st down throw for McCarthy. Wide open Roman Wilson for a gain of 8. And the extra hit at the end, that's going to draw a penalty. Markevius Brown was battling with him and then delivered the boom at the end.
Well, there was also one in the backfield that might have been a late hit on the quarterback. Yeah, I think there's going to be 2 penalties against the Purdue defense. They'll have their pick of personal fouls. Yeah, you just can't do this if you're Purdue. I mean, you're already behind. It's Scorton, and then it's Emba, who's already had 1 penalty. There's no point in that. And then this is the dead ball, and that's why instead of 15 yards of penalties, it's 30 yards worth of penalties against the Purdue defense.
1st down. Sanusi Kane back in the game for this Purdue defense. McCarthy, deep drop, lofts it, incomplete. Oh, a deep hit. Samaj Morgan, the intended target. A flag is down near the backfield as well.
Well, Blake Corum picked up a blitzing linebacker, and the flag came out kind of right at that point. I just don't know what the penalty would be. I mean, he's short, and he went to block him low, and the defender jumped in the air. I'm not sure how this could be a penalty on Blake Corum. He flipped him up in the air, but I don't think he did anything illegally if they're calling a penalty on Corum. Watch him block the blitz.
Holding. Offense, number 2. 10-yard penalty. 1st down.
I think that's a terrible call. That's not holding at all. I mean, at some point, he's just kind of trying to protect himself as the guy is jumping over his head.
Terry, what'd you see here?
No, this isn't a foul for holding. This is him just running over basically the running back, the blocker, and they just fall to the ground together.
And a look for more here. McCarthy looking to get away. He won't. Major loss. Cole Brevard, the Penn State transfer, with a big play for this Purdue defense. And we'll go back to the air again. McCarthy steps into one. A BB over the middle. It's caught down low by Cornelius Johnson and gets a lot of that penalty yardage.
In a stand-up position. Instead of being on the end of the line, he's in a linebacker spot.
Big time blitz. McCarthy dials it up on target for Roman Wilson, a first down. Play action. McCarthy lets it fly. Incomplete. Cornelius Johnson had a step for a touchdown. Edwards in there. Todd, you mentioned earlier, only one touchdown on the season. He's been awfully close for a few others. He's got it on second down and picks up 2.
I just feel like
Edwards always dangerous, catching out of the backfield. McCarthy rifles. Oh, nearly hauled in, but Loveland couldn't squeeze it.
well, this was zone.
Today has not missed from inside 40 this season. Will go from 31 and put it through. Michigan adds to their tally. 20-0. Wolverines in front big. 3rd and 18. Card, lofts, complete. Burks, but well short of the first down yardage. Will Johnson was trailing him to Tyler Morris. And gets it away. Simple this time. Takes it. Oh, it hit a Michigan player.
I think it did.
Still loose. Who's going to get there first? Purdue is on it.
Did he get on it in the field of play? It appears he did.
What a play. Completely changes the trajectory of what this looks like. It felt like Purdue had no air.
Maybe the middle of the field somewhere.
Card feeling it's going to tuck it in wrong. He's got wheels. Card's got room inside the red zone, shoved out inside the 15. Makari Page gets to him. Ryan Walters, Graham Harrell, they all say the mental mistakes, the critical errors that they've been making to beat themselves. That's been the biggest issue with this offense. As Maccabee busted to the outside, lowers the shoulder, and spins back to the 15.
Now, this Michigan defense, as good as they've been, one score. That's 11% touchdowns in the red zone.
Card, end zone, broken up. Moore right there in the direction of Burks. Card, deep drop, flushed out. Card on the run, end zone, knocked away, nearly intercepted. Will Johnson nearly had his second pick of the day. Deflected it. Johnson nearly had it. Now a 32-yard field goal attempt for Freehill. He's 1 for 4 on the season. Make him 2 for 5. And Purdue gets on the board with just under 4 minutes remaining here in the second.
They can get a score here and get the ball to start the third quarter to firmly take control of this game.
Power formation leads to a Corum run, and he stood up after a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. McCarthy loads it up. Oh, he's wide open. Cornelius Johnson found the soft spot in the defense, but he just threw it behind him with just over 3 minutes remaining. Morris in motion. McCarthy back to the air. Feeling the pressure over the middle. That's going to be short, and it's dropped anyway. Morris had it for a second. Purdue's going to pick it up, and Brown will run it back, but this is going to be ruled down a yard short.
This is in rather than Blake Corum on 4th and 1.
Michigan 7 of 10 on 4th down of the season. They're going to be 7 of 11. Purdue closes that hole in a hurry, and they get the stop. Let's see what Hudson Card can do. Right back to Tracy. Up the middle, finds the hole inside the red zone, down to the 16 before he's met by Page. Fresh set of downs. Stick with the hot hand. Tracy, can he get away? He's going backward, and there was the wrong decision. Back to the 20. Josh Wallace drags him down. Got 50 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Card gonna tuck it. Card gets away, wiggles through, and then goes down. Inside the 15, down to the 13, makes it more manageable on 3rd down. And
Ball's going to have to come out quick, though, for Hudson Card.
Here he is on 3rd down and 8. comes out just quickly enough and incomplete. Got hit as he threw it. Braden McGregor again applying the pressure, and it's 4th down.
Not quite quick enough right now. This is Harrell. He started the game at right tackle. They had to move him to left tackle because Daniel Johnson is injured.
This one from 31. And Freehill's kick nearly got blocked, but is put right down the middle in the same place, in the same matchup as everything went down a year ago, and amazing to see him back on the field with Buffalo this year. All right, Michigan back to work. Get it to Samaj Morgan. He's a playmaker with the ball in his hands and then stopped in his tracks after he crosses the 4 to the 42.
A lot of messes in either the run or the pass.
And he does it at a very high level, well on his way to being a freshman All-American as Corum just disappears in the pile and is
As well.
another 3rd down opportunity for this Purdue defense. Johnson, the motion man, 3rd and 3. McCarthy, a dart. Roman Wilson, his go-to guy, into Purdue territory for a 1st down.
Good job.
Super common. 10 touchdowns on the season to lead the team. And it Morgan on the end around. He's got speed down the sideline. Samaj Morgan, touchdown. 44 yards, electrifying from the freshman.
Well, we talked about attacking the perimeter. Michigan wanted to do this. Perfect time to make this call. And we showed you the triangle and the key players. And watch, Scorton, he's going to chase inside, and he's not going to be there to set the edge. It's man coverage, so the corner's running away. And then Thieneman, who normally takes great angles.
Turner's extra point makes this 27-6. And finally, that Michigan offense that was dormant comes alive with one big explosive.
Yeah, a couple really nice play calls. They got the mesh concept, then really fooled the Purdue defense with this one. Got a nice block by Cornelius Johnson. Walter Payton, right?
Is excited about it.
The greatness.
That was a botched handoff issue, snap, and Burks just makes something out of nothing and gains a yard. Will Johnson finds him all the way across the field.
After discussion, it was a forward incomplete pass.
And that's exactly far enough. There's 2 catches for 19 yards. Maccabee on the handoff, and he surges forward to the 30.
They were certainly ready to go again.
Let's see what this defense does on 3rd and 5. Here comes the blitz. Card, incomplete. Diving attempt at an interception by. Will be back to retrieve this kick from Ansel. Line drive, and Thaw will field it at the 23 and look to go. Thaw finds a seam to the outside, shimmy shake. Thaw gets a block into Purdue territory and wrestled out of bounds at the 45. Ansel is the one who gets him as we go to Joshua Perry with a game break. A national champion winning quarterback. We'll see. J.J. McCarthy is hoping to add his name to that list as well as he stands in the pocket, feels the rush, and delivers to Roman Wilson. That is just beautiful progressions from J.J. McCarthy.
Yeah, and a lack of panic, right? He hasn't been as sharp as normal, completing about 60%, but he's got a good pocket, gets a nice block from Donovan Edwards.
Super high by Michigan standards, but they've got 3 rushing touchdowns, 2 from Corum and 1 from the wide receiver Morgan, who's in motion. McCarthy looks that way, now fires towards the sideline. It's Loveland, and a 1st down.
Extra offensive lineman lined up with the right tight end, Trente Jones.
There he is, Corum on the handoff, hops through and picks up a couple, set up 2nd and goal. Redison at that fullback spot. Corum hesitates, and he's in. Touchdown, 3rd of the day from Blake Corum.
I mentioned earlier, he has the ability to run over you. He has the ability to run by you, and he also has the ability to juke you. Watch this cut. He bends it outside, then plants the right foot and cuts back inside.
For 2nd in Michigan history. Remarkable. A remarkable career for Blake Corum as he continues to produce, continues to deliver, And Michigan continues to extend.
Who they are, they know who they are, they stick to their plan, and they ultimately wear people down.
Card on second down, feeling the pressure, is going to go down. Chris Jenkins, beautifully done on the rush, and adds another one to his tally on the season.
Plays in a row, as full as they can go, and then they get a break.
Card feeling it again, slips through. Card on the run, lofts it, had him wide open. It was Burks, and incomplete.
No need to run. Wait for something to open.
Here he comes on 2nd and 8. Patient again in the pocket and delivers to Morgan. Morgan gets away and is tripped up by Sanusi Kane. Another big game. Yeah. We're way lower.
Yards, yeah.
Exactly. And so we wonder what that does for his candidacy. J.J. McCarthy perfectly in the bucket for Roman Wilson. He's up over 300 on the day, and another catch, up over 100 now receiving for number 1.
When you run that slot fade, you just have so much field to work with.
Edwards hesitates and explodes. That's a nice play there on the ground for Donovan Edwards. Really intelligent questions and have helped him as a football player on and off the field to make throws like that. Another one goes to Wilson to set up 1st and goal.
Normally this is where Blake Corum is in the game.
Got those 3 tight ends on the end of the line. Edwards plunging forward. And they mark him down at the 1. They put Blake Corum in there. Eventually they told him, we're going to get you your touchdown. They did in the 4th quarter. Is it the same fate here tonight? Yes, sir. Donovan Edwards, touchdown, Michigan.
We talked about Trente Jones being the extra offensive lineman. Watch this block down by number 53. And Donovan Edwards kind of gets right on his hip and follows him into the end zone.
And does. J.J. McCarthy, this is what he does every time one of his teammates scores. He makes sure to go right over to him and remind him, you are a king. Crown him. Edwards, 2nd of the season. As a head coach, which is only going to allow him to grow in that leadership role as well. Tracy, oh, what a jump cut. And Tracy is into the secondary. Nice run by the former wide receiver. Sam knocks him out of bounds with 2:27 to play. Another handoff. Tracy, oh, nearly bust that one loose.
A little bit better to deal with.
4th and 3. Carl just going to lob it up. It's caught. Burks is in there for the touchdown. Most points that Michigan has allowed this season comes with 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Free Hill's extra point is good. Just sneaks in there and makes it 41-13. So Michigan, number 3 in the first college football playoff ranking. Investigation. They come out of the bye week this week, they deliver. But the more they win, the more noise will continue to surround the program. And you feel like this program and this team kind of has their stuff under control. But as you said, Jim Harbaugh knows that the problem falls on him. He knows that as long as it's directed at him and not the players, he's okay with that. Yeah. And we'll see if they can band together now moving forward the rest of the way. Tuttle is going to take this final snap and knee it down. So Michigan with questions and eyeballs surrounding the program in a rematch of the Big Ten championship game from a year ago. The Wolverines deliver once again. 41-13, the number 3 team in the country. An all-around performance at home tonight. And let's go down. Catherine Tappin with the coach.
Coach, with so much controversy surrounding the team dominating the headlines coming into this game tonight, what did your team show you in this victory?
It's a stalwart, resilient team. Just played really good coming off the bye. Really happy with the team, all 3 phases.
You've outscored your opponents 114-0 in the 3rd quarter. How much emphasis do you put on that each week?
Really, all 4 quarters. It didn't come easy. guys really grinded tonight, and heck of a victory for us.
Thanks, Coach.